Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Just give me a minute to answer our little friend here. There we go. And I'll need another minute to finish setting things up on my end. A lot of setting up. Sorry about that. Almost done. Stay on target. Hello, Mr. EDG. How are you doing today? I have to tell YouTube that the video is not made for kids. Otherwise, who knows? We might run into trouble. Maybe the kid police will And let's see, our friend Flashpoint Batman wants us to invite him, so let us do that. We're going to start a little bit while people are logging in. We'll start by being our friend at the Future Flash base. Let's invite him into the group. Last Friday when we were playing, we said that we would start today in the Future Flash's base. He wanted to show us his base last week, and somehow we just never managed to do it. Hello, Cars Thomas. So we're going to take a look at what is a pretty cool looking base. Although the evil Keedle was attacking me a bit earlier. T-Cool, I should say, was attacking me a bit earlier. But as you can see, Crypto gave him a lesson. So we have a pretty cool looking base. Obviously, this is a Flash inspired base. And one of the things I did find neat is that there's the little secret area. Yes, if you guys want to join the group, we're going to form a group to play the Legion missions. So if you guys want to want to be in the group, send me a tell and I will invite you to the group. So here we have the little Reverse Flash Armory hidden in the secret room, and we even have I forget the name of the AI that there was in the room. So that was a pretty cool looking, pretty cool idea here. That's one of the nice things. You guys always come up with some cool ideas. So here we have a whole bunch of armories about the various speedsters. So the Red Death, Zoom, Black Flash, the Evil Godspeed, and of course Reverse Flash and Flash. I have to admit with this one I'm stumped. It seems to be like a personal creation. And here, so we have another armory set up here in the sort of speed tunnel. I love the way he did his posters here. It's a pretty neat idea. I might steal that idea and reuse it somewhere. This seems to be another one of his own personal armories. But here we have a nice, again, the Flash suit is a really nice looking suit. It's something that has been highly requested, and it's really nice that we were able to get a really nice one for the anniversary event. For this Blue Flash, I'm not sure which version of Blue Flash it is. There was quite a few versions throughout the years. And I have to admit, the mechanical arm, that seems to be an Easter egg that I'm not remembering. Hello, Red the Crow. We're pretty good today. Hello, BVU. Hello, Tiagum. I'm sorry I can't pronounce that properly. Hello, Lidor Solomon. And here we have the postcards we got last November. The Flash statue. That's a really nice statue we got. And here we have some more stuff. So let's explore here a bit. So we have another one armory here. Oh, we'll invite our friend Joey to turn to strike. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. And let's invite our friend Morel. For the Legion missions, I think we have to be combat rating 310. So if some of you guys are not quite 310 just yet, I'm very sorry about that. Sorry, I'm having a hard time looking in the chat and looking in the base at the same time. I'll try to catch up to the chat in just a minute. Let's give a little bow to our friend. And it even deserves a thumbs up. Why not? And now let's see if he was evil and if he did not give me access to his teleporter. You can purchase up to 16 armories. Oh, he declined our invitation. He's so mean. There we go. So let's go to the Legion map. Oh, Harlem. It depends what you were suspended for. This Universe Online is worth buying. Why were you suspended? If you did something bad, yeah, it might not be worth it to come back.
Help safeguard Legion Academy students. Follow their ridiculously
Well,
retro
happy birthday,
routine to
BVU.
keep them from getting out.
I've sensed malicious intent behind the wild surges of magic. Please counter it.
Let's shine a light on all
Like
these
if
shadow
if
creatures
if you
attacking
got
citizens.
suspended one time already, if it's an accident or if it's something that really a mistake or something like that, yeah, it'd be worth coming back. But if it's something that was a bit well, let's say deliberate, and if it's going to happen again, you may as well not come back. But you decide because you could run the risk of being suspended again if you do the same stuff. So it's your call, man. Well, if you want to play the game 100% for free, you have to expect that you don't have access to everything. If you want to play for free, don't complain if you don't have access to everything. I always find it a bit weird that people can play the game for free without spending a single cent, but then they're not happy that they have to pay for stuff. Of course, you have to pay for stuff. Nothing is free in life. I wonder if I don't know how old you are. It's a bit tricky whenever people make comments online. You never know if you're dealing with someone who has a job and who knows what it's like to pay rent, or if you're dealing with a 10-year-old kid who never had to pay rent in his life. Thing cost money. Oh, he gave us the finger, the moving finger. So things things in life cost money, and yeah, you have to pay for it. It's sad, and the fact that already you can play this universe online without spending a single red cent. You would think people would be grateful for that, but I guess not. There's something I discovered. I worked with homeless people quite a lot, and there's people that are grateful. You give them a bowl of soup, you give them a pair of socks, and they're very grateful. But there's people that no matter how many bowl of soups you give them, no matter how many pair of socks you give them, it's never enough. And I'm not even talking about paying for it. It's stuff we were giving for free. We would not charge them for it. It was free soup, free socks, free clothes, whatever they needed. And and in some cases it never was enough. It's sad, but that's how it is. So we have one more spot, guys, to be able to fill up the group. There's a Cryon who's saying that the game is glitching. Yeah, today if there's probably going to be a lot of people playing the Legion Bounties. When there's too many peoples on the Legion Bounties, the the game goes a bit crazy. The interface goes a bit crazy. Can you suggest about the membership? I'm thinking about buying a 30-day pack. Right now, Lidor, there's going to be a lot of changes for the membership, so I would say wait until next month. In August, we're supposed to get a huge update for DC Universe Online. So you might decide to get membership then. You might get some other membership perks that I'm not thinking of. Oh, our phase is full. Is that true? Let's take a quick look. Oh no, we have room. We're 31 out of 40, so there should be more room. My name is misspelled. The I in multiverse is actually a big L. In order to be able to get the name multiverse, I had to cheat a bit. The name was already taken. So in order to be able to get it, whenever you see me spell a name with Marel is only CR 120. Sorry, Marel. So whenever you see my names spelled in all caps, odds are it's because there's one letter that is misspelled. So the I in multiverse is actually a small L. Can you add bat 54311? Let's see if I can. Oh, sorry, Cookie Milk actually sent a text already. So I think Cookie Milk will be our last member. So we do have a full group. Luckily, we have a tank. We have two tanks. That's nice. We don't have a healer, which would have been nice, but oh well. Oh, someone was asking for a shout out. Yeah, I can do that. I'm just not sure how to pronounce the name. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up a bit. Z Alfonso Texiera. I hope I didn't mess it up too much. Lesser Evil is saying trying to phase with me and the phase is full. Nah, there's room in the phase. Let me check again to be safe. Nah, we still have 10. We have room for 10 more people in the phase. So if you cannot phase with me, I'm not sure what the issue is. So we do have a full group. So let's go to the on-duty menu. So today we will play some Legion missions because we are getting double currency. Holy crap, the menu is a lot of lag in the menu today. So if there is a lot of lag, it's normal. A lot of people are logging in right now. So it should be quick enough. There's one raid that we can play. Holy crap, a lot of lag. What phase? We're in the first phase, I think. Yeah, right now we're in phase 1. But wait a bit. Basically, we're going to play the raid. Once we get out of the raid, then we'll start spamming the bounties. Oh yeah, chill, my guy. If you want to join afterwards, sure. Let's ask if we have a healer, maybe. We're going to play the one raid, Lesser of Evils. So basically, afterwards, we're going to play the open world.
Messing with my flight ring.
These platforms.
I remember now.
Them. The central gem focuses
Before we played the mission, I had no real memory of this place. And now I know why. I did not play this mission very much because sadly we got stuck. It's like playing a platform game, and I don't like that very much. Whenever they remove our movement mode, I'm not very happy about that. Like when you choose to play as a flying character, or a super speed, or any other movement, it's always a bit sad when they remove that option from you. If I wanted to be a Mario Bros, that's what I would have created. The Trigon headpiece, I think it comes from the Sons of Trigon DLC, but I would have to look it up. Off the top of my head, I would say Sons of Trigon, but I could be mistaken. Lidor Solomon, afterwards we are going to play in the open world, so it doesn't really matter if you join the group or not, or if someone leaves or not. We will play in the Legion open world map, so just join us in the Legion open world map, and we'll try to play all together. I'm sure I missed out a few comments. Sadly, guys, I hope you will forgive me if I don't answer all the comments, if I miss out some of your comments. Sometimes, right now, I have to split my focus between trying to play the game and looking at the comments. And sometimes it's, let's say, a little challenging to do both. So thank God it's Friday. I hope you guys had a good week. I have to admit I was a bit grumpy this week, but today I'm good. Oh, Joey went down. Let's pick him up. Thank you, Lidor. Hello, Wayne Lewis. I guess more power! More power! Was someone went down? Oh, there he is. And also this week, if you guys didn't know, we crossed 20,000 subscribers.
Father, is that you?
Emerald Empress, wouldn't it be poetic if Trigon destroyed the one person who could reactivate him?
I love the
Mystery
way you
DG,
think,
yeah, I suppose I'll need a new villain. The Lesser, you can come and join us in the Legion Open World map. We're going to go to the Legion Open World map afterwards, fighting the bounties. So if you need to spam the bounties, today will be a good day to do that. So that's what we're going to play afterwards. Oh, our friend Flashpoint Batman went down hard. Poor old guy. I don't have my shield supercharged yet. So sad. Thank you, Miss Itachi. So basically this week we crossed the 20,000 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys. You guys don't realize how much you guys mean to me, and I'm very grateful that you guys are subscribing to the channel. Every subscribers are very much appreciated. A navigate flash video? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. No, Wayne, if you start begging for stuff, I'm going to put you in timeout. No begging, please, guys. I don't do giveaways and I don't give out free stuff. I'm sorry. If you're watching the channel to get free stuff, you're watching the wrong channel. Sorry, guys. I know it may seem harsh. Let me give you my story about why I don't do giveaways. Eons ago, when we reached 1,000 subscribers, and it was also the 2-year anniversary of the channel, I decided to give two full suits of armor. I gave a Green Arrow set of gear, and I gave a Green Lantern set of gear, the Alan Scott Green Lantern. And I made two people very, very happy. But sadly, there's so I made two people very, very happy, but I made 100 people not very happy, probably even more than that. And at the time, I only had 1,000 subscribers. So it was the ratio of unhappy people was pretty high, all things considered. So sadly, yeah, it made a couple of guys happy, but a lot of people were saying it was a scam. Some people, even though I gave the gear to the guys, I made a video where I gave the gear to the guys. They were saying that I gave the gear to my friends. It was a scam, and so that was the last, the first time. Well, actually, I had done a giveaway before that, but that was the last time I did a giveaway. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth all the aggravation, the insult, and all that, just to make two people happy and 100 people unhappy. And today it would be worse. It would be like two people would be happy and 10,000 people would be unhappy. So I'm very sorry. No. So I'm very sorry. No giveaways. If you're coming to this channel to get giveaway and to get free stuff, you're watching the wrong channel. I'm very sorry about that. Yes, afterwards we're going to do bounties. So if you guys want to play bounties, stick around. That's what we're going to do afterwards. That's alright, Corner James. You're here. It's all that matters. And there's always next week. So sadly, I guess I'm going to have to try to focus on giving out the powers. Our friend Future Flash is burning through power like crazy. So let's see if we can help him out. And let's see if we can help him out a bit more. Ah. I wasn't able to bring him back. The evil eye kept on taking me down. Thank you, young Brian Play. It's much appreciated. My top 5 DC characters. At the top, it would have to be Batman, Darkseid, Flash. Who else? It's okay, Jalen. We're already in the mission, so there's nothing that can be done at this point. And the problem, we lost our friend Future Flash early in the fight, so that didn't help, I guess. No, episode Blue Beetle will be in December. It won't be within it. From what I understand, it's not supposed to be part of an episode, and it's not supposed to be part also of a time capsule or stuff like that. So did I say Batman, Darkseid, Flash? I would have to say, yeah, I have to say Superman, and probably a fifth one that I'm not sure about. I would have to say maybe Cyborg, but for Cyborg, it's pretty much Cyborg from when it was first introduced in the Teen Titans. They kind of messed up the characters as years went by, but way back when it was first created, like the Cyborg from the first 50 or so issues of the Teen Titans. Holy crap, I loved that character, and he stuck around for quite a while. I remember when John Byrne did a action comics with Superman and the Teen Titans. At the time, we still had pretty much the classic Cyborg. My favorite fruit, I would have to be I would have to be peaches. Hello, Aribo. So let's wait for everyone to get here, and we'll try again. So let's see if third time will be the charm. Oh yeah, Thunder and Lightning. I remember them being introduced in the comics. So let's make sure everyone is in, and let's get this party started. Ah, you're so nice, Ron Brand plays. Charlita Party. I'm sorry, I don't understand the Rusky. Let's see if I can get rid of the Evil Eye. Oh. Oh, I'm not sure why our friend Future Flash has switched from healer. Ah. Oh, you're welcome, Run Brian Play. The Flash Season 8 doesn't look like it's going to be any better than the rest. I saw a clip. They I saw a clip where they literally create lightning swords. So they're reaching the point where they're trying to emulate Star Wars. It's a little embarrassing, I would have to say. No, I don't usually rage quit. Although sometimes the game will crash. So, but as a rule of thumb, no, I try not to rage quit unless it's really unless it's obvious that the mission will be pointless with the people we're playing, or even worse. Like I don't mind if people are struggling, but sometimes people go out of their ways to almost make us fail on purpose. Oh yes, I have heard of inertia. Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of how many people we lost. They don't explain anything. The lightning swords came out of their backside, and like everything else in that show. I'm gonna have to look it up, Itachi. I've had it for so long that I have no memory of where I got it from. It's something I got ages and ages ago. You may think that at some point you'll remember everything, but as more and more styles get added to the game, some of the styles we got 5, 6, 10 years ago, a lot of them I remember where they came from, but there's a few that I have to admit I have no memory where I got those from. Seeing Reverse Flash, there was like one good thing. Reverse Flash was one of the highlights of the show, and sadly at some point, not sure why they didn't use him very much. I guess they were worried of overusing him or something, or they wanted to be different. I don't know. When you got a winner, use it. Like they had a great character with Reverse Flash, so use it. Don't hesitate to use it. But sometimes they go out of their way not to use the cool stuff for reasons that I'll never understand. Bonjour David. Désolé un petit peu occupé dans le moment. I'm not sure about that because from what I understand, Tom Cavanaugh is no longer on the show. So unless they go back to the other version of Reverse Flash, which I guess they could. Oh, we lost. I'm so sad now. The skull energy chest. I have no idea what chest you're talking about. I would have to look it up. The skull energy chest. The Speedster's Trail, sadly, the Lightstream Trail that you can purchase from the marketplace are bugged for Speedster. So sadly, if you are a Speedster, you cannot use those trails. And to change the color, it's basically I forget if it's the second or third color in your color palette, or it could be the first. I made a video about the Speed Force trail, the Speed Trail, a long time ago. I would have to look it up again. Well, it would be nice to have a Reverse Flash again, but well, I guess both versions of Reverse Flash were actually pretty good. But sometimes the people making the show did seem to be a bit confused about the fact that Harrison Wells was not really Reverse Flash. When Reverse Flash looked like Harrison Wells, he was only looking like him. Like he wasn't really Harrison Wells. Ay caramba! Oh yeah, season 1 and 2 were pretty awesome. The Flash in Green Arrow 1 to 10. It depends. You mean rating the shows or? I could have sworn we had a repair bot here. I guess not. So let's try and repair first. They know about the bug. We have no idea when they're going to fix it. So sadly, for the Lightstream trail, there's no information about when they're going to fix it. Rating the show, it depends on the seasons. Like the first season of The Flash, I would give it 12 out of 10. It was that good. For Arrow, it was pretty much a 10 out of 10 for the first season. Afterwards, it depends on the season. There's a lot of stuff we would like. It always depends on what the devs are willing to do and what they're able to do. Oh, Cookie Milk is going in. So far, so good for Superman and Lois. There's a bit of a little bit too much family drama sometimes, but as a rule of thumb, they're doing not too bad so far. I don't know if someone can do something about the eye. Let's see if I can do something. Ah. If I could add 3 more powers, very easy. I would add Black Lantern powers, White Lantern powers, and shrinking and growing powers. Not sure why. The idea of being able to create a Giant Man in this universe online, I would love that. Yeah, Blue Lantern would be on the list, but you said 4, so you said 3, so Black and White Lantern powers. There's quite a few things that they could do with those, and I wish they did. But it's a moot point until they actually add those powers. Yeah, shrinking and growing powers would work with the Atom, but I would much. The reason why I would want to have those powers would be to grow, although shrinking would be fun too. Which is why I'm saying shrinking and growing powers, as opposed to making them two distinctive powers. Merci David, c'est bien apprécié. Ah. Evil Eye. Let's see if we can get rid of it. We're so close, so close. Oh. Evil Trigon, he tried to stop me from raising our friend. He did stop me. I'm so sad now. Oh yeah.
I should
So,
be able to undo Mordru's influence here. You go ahead. This one is my responsibility.
so ideally, if we can stick to two healers. Oh, I guess we'll go to the next part. I know that a lot of missions, people will play those missions with only one healer. Sadly, not everyone is able to solo heal a mission. The same with controllers. Not everyone is able to play a mission as a solo controller. Yeah, I miss Nyx too, but sadly, there's nothing we can do about that. I'm sure some of you guys may have heard my Hulk stories, some of you maybe not. Basically, when I was a young boy, I learned very quickly that nothing lasts forever. To keep a long story short,
This is my
there
source
was a
of
great
power,
Hulk run by
my
Sal Buscema,
domain.
and
You won't go
it
any
was
further.
wonderful until he wasn't on the book anymore. So sadly, nothing lasts forever. Eventually, people leave, and it happens. So for our friend Nix, it wasn't a matter of whether he would leave or not. He was going to leave someday. Like, was he going to leave tomorrow, next week, next month? No one knew. But at some point, I expected him either not to have the time, because Nick was playing with us out of the kindness of his good heart. He wasn't being paid to play with us. He wasn't really benefiting from playing with us. He was just having fun with us, and that was great. But sooner or later, I was expecting him to tell me that I don't have the time to play anymore, or I don't have the time to make videos, or whatever. Or heck, yeah, maybe at some point he could have told me that I'm going to make videos with Trex like now. You sucks, evil Trex. But who knows? Or maybe he would told me I'm making videos with Angry Joe now. You never know. I shouldn't probably have to say this, but just in case, I love Trex. I'm just having fun with him. I'm sorry, guys, if you posted comments. I haven't read comments in quite a bit. I'm deep into the fight. But anyway, so it was obvious that sooner or later our friend Nix would not be playing with us anymore. I was just hoping it would be much later. But in life, you have to enjoy the good things while they happen, because once they're gone, they're gone. It's too late. And afterwards, wishing that things were different, it doesn't matter. It's too late. Oh, someone went down. But it works both ways also. When something bad happens, you know that sooner or later, it's going to pass. Things will get better. But if you're a young person who did not learn that lesson just yet, I guess now it was educational for you. But don't worry, there's lessons that sometimes you learn much later in life, and there's lessons that I've seen people never learn. So I'm a controller. The game hasn't been very kind for controller for some time, so I could understand the frustration of our friend Nix. But at the end of the day, one thing, I probably shouldn't make a video about that. One thing about this Universe Online is that this Universe Online is pretty much what you make out of it.
The Eye of Ekron obeys you, and now you obey me, and I order you to cut it out.
Yes, we've knocked out all his spell supports. Now we can finally take the fight to Mordru.
Just one problem, Brainy. Reaching that final platform.
Pathetic legionnaires. So close and yet so far. What
No,
a
Quantum is a
bastard.
controller.
Then, this next twist is really gonna shock you.
We got your back, Cos.
Ah, thank you, Connor
Raise the
James.
bridge. Long live the Legion!
I try to do what I can.
And that's all I got. Cos, hang back, buddy. We'll finish it.
Oh, noes. So let's hope no one falls down. If it happens, well, too bad. So let's try and wait for everyone. Oh, I guess not. You need help with Brother Eye. Ah, that's a pretty early mission. I'm a bit surprised. Oh, we lost Joey Thunderstrike. Yeah, that's why I hate those platforms. When they remove the ability to fly, I really don't like that. Thank you, Connor James. I do what I can.
Eternal perditions.
Obviously, I don't know everything,
Interrupted by the likes of
but
you.
I would say I know enough. I know enough to know that I don't know everything, which is more than most, I suppose. For a while there were people that were saying that Mental was OP because of Time Bomb. There's a while where Time Bomb was doing a lot of damage. So people who didn't quite understand the power thought it was a bit too powerful. But at the end of the day, when you Time Bomb was doing a lot of damage, and mostly when there was a lot of ads, yeah, Quantum were doing a lot of damage. But then at some point, if you knew the rhythm of Quantum, if it makes any sense, if you defeated all the mobs before Time Bomb exploded, the Quantum guy would barely do any damage. So when Quantum was considered the most powerful power, it was pretty easy to do more damage in Quantum. You just had to time your damage so that you would take out the mobs just before Quantum did. But one of the things I love about Quantum is the Quantum tunneling. You may have seen as the evil Mordru pushed us off the platform, I'm able to get back with Quantum tunneling. So if I time it properly, if my Quantum tunneling is not on cooldown, when the evil Mordru pushes us, I should be able to get back on the platform. Sometimes timing is everything. The Black Badge, we're going to go to the Legion map afterwards to play the Legion Bounties. So just meet us there after the raid. After the raid, we will go to the Legion map. So if you meet us there after, we should be able to play the Bounties all together. Mantle was pretty good. I always enjoyed Mantle. I wouldn't say, oh, I was so tiny. See, that's an example of growing and shrinking powers. For Mantle, I'm not sure I would say it's OP, but it's a pretty...
Oh my god.
Oh, we got a visitor.
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to change that.
It's alright, don't worry about that.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. I keep getting pushed off the edge.
Yes, me too.
It's kind of annoying. God damn it!
And
oh
I'm
my
down.
god.
I poorly timed my Quantum tunneling. My bad.
I'm dead. Oh, just bite it, Nick.
He's...
Yo. Nick time. Oh.
Holy crap, that was a strike!
Dude, this is like my 10th time. God damn it.
That's okay, I think we got it.
More versions from more universes.
Oh my god.
Ah, Well, we do have 2 healers, so that should help a bit. I know that they're not used to, so we can't expect them to do miracles. Ah,
Electricity of magic suffuses me.
Alright.
nah.
I got this guy.
Oh, I'm down.
Okay. Got 2 people.
Let's see if we can heal a bit. Ah, poor cyborg clone.
No!
Ah, he pushed me twice.
Oh. I don't remember this mission being this hard.
There's a weird phenomenon that happens with the game sometimes. Is that the first week, somehow the missions seems easier. Not so much because the missions are easier, but it seems as if like all the good players are playing the missions that first week, and then it's as if the good players stop playing the mission afterwards. So we're stuck with the, let's say, less good players.
Yeah.
So missions
Oh, well.
get harder as I guess as the amount of people stop playing those missions. No, time to repair, I guess. No, it's not elite. It's the regular version.
Shoot. My gear is so damaged.
There's a robot just for you.
Sweet. Oh man, I hate having this money cap. This is why I store soda colas so I can sell them.
Well, soon you won't have the money cap anymore, I suppose. So
Yeah. Alright, let's try this.
I guess we're good to try again.
Okay, let me put this back. I don't need that. Alright, let's go.
Let's wait for everyone.
I'm climbing her now, so.
It's too bad we weren't doing too bad.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We were, what, like, he had a quarter health left, or a third?
Yeah.
Or something like that. I like that material you used. Like I noticed you changed your outro background. I noticed in the background you have the flashpoint style. What material are you using on that?
Oh, for that one, I think it's only silver and stealth material, something like that.
Okay. 'Cause I like that silver. Silver looked nice.
Yeah, it's the first silver we got with the pack where we had like silver, gold, and bronze. It was
Oh
a
yeah.
pretty cool pack. For 20
Is
bucks.
it available?
Oh yeah, it's still on the marketplace. It's
Okay.
20 bucks if I recall correctly, and at the time materials were difficult to get. So 20 bucks for materials that I could use on every single characters on my account.
Oh.
That seemed like a good deal. Oh, Future Flash
Yeah.
is almost down.
Shoot, let me get some power up here.
Okay.
Dude, imagine how much harder this would be if you died by going off the edge.
Romello, please don't start begging. If you start begging, it'll make me very grumpy.
Man, that'd be so difficult. They would have to make the platform bigger if they were going to do that. Uh-oh.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, lost the future flash. Let's pick him up. Next is not here anymore, sadly. Success. He gave up on this Universe Online.
Yeah.
So he was a bit unhappy about a few things.
Hopefully he's doing okay though.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. He's just gonna play another game than DCUO. Is all. Hopefully he finds a better game that suits him better. Which is quite difficult. There's one summer, I think the summer of Origin Crisis, where I tried a whole bunch of MMOs. I tried stuff like Terra Online, Rift, I forget what else, and
Rift is fun. I liked Rift. I used to play that.
but I
Really
did
did.
find a game. I was so used to DCO, especially when you get into other games. Like in DCO, we can jump over building, we can jump over obstacles. In other games, sometimes you have a small pebble and your character cannot move forward. You have to go around. So I guess at this point, I'm so used to playing DCO that when I get into other games and there's those kinds of limitations, I don't like that very much.
See me, I personally I bounce between DC. When it gets boring, you know, in between, I go and play GTA. And when it gets boring between GTA, I go back to DC.
Ah, come on, DC is never boring. How dare you say that?
Well, you know, like in between episodes, you know, there will be like say a week where there's like nothing going on, like there's no seasonal events, whatever. So I just play. Something picks up again.
I don't know. There's always. I guess I really should make a video about that. There's always something to do. This Universe Online is what you make of it. If you want it to be a PvP game, although not so much anymore, but at some point, if you wanted it to be PvP, you could pretty much spend a lot of the time playing PvP. If you wanted it to be only PvE, you could do that. If you want to be playing with groups, you can do that. If you want to play solo, you can do that. So at the end of the day, it pretty much becomes whatever you make of it.
Yep. And I love playing raids, but unfortunately, a lot of the raids I try to play again, I can't because no one queues up for them anymore.
Well, supposedly the new quick play, is that what it's called? Supposedly that's going to fix that issue. I'm curious to see if it's going to work the way they think it will.
I hope.
I hope too, but sadly I've been around the block a few times, and too often I've seen sometimes the best laid plans doesn't quite produce the results you expected.
Yeah.
There's usually a huge difference between theory and reality, and I don't expect it'll be any different for the new game update, but we'll
We
see.
don't need to erase you.
We just need to cause enough feedback to overload the system.
So did Nix delete his character, or does he still have his character?
I have no idea if he still has his character, but he deleted his Discord and he deleted his
Did
YouTube
it.
channel.
We're safe.
Could be he
Yeah, I
deleted.
noticed that.
Long live the Legion.
It could be he did delete his character. Check.
I hope not. He ever decides to come back on, you know.
Well,
I
maybe he reached a point where he didn't care about coming back. Who knows?
Oh, I think he did delete it because I don't see him on my friends list.
Yeah, he's not there.
So he did delete it.
I would have made a joke about him giving us his stuff, but too late. Too late.
Oh well. What's done is done, I guess.
Yes, it is.
That's just gonna suck. See, I don't know why he would delete it though, because it's like, say if in the future the game gets an update that actually, you know, makes him get intrigued. Well, now he has nothing to start with.
Well, he could start over. You can always start over.
Yeah.
Let's give a good job to everyone.
Are you even in your session? No, I don't think I am. phase.
So let's see what phase we are at. So we're in phase 6. There's room basically for about 12 other people. So if you guys want to come and join in, or no, we could try maybe get a. Oh, let's go to phase 3. Oh, phase 3 is PvP.
Sure.
Okay. No, we'll stay in phase. Yeah, we'll stay in phase 6. So guys, if you want to phase to phase 6,
Oh, if you want to run a raid or anything, let me know. I'm in contact with you. Okay, yeah, that's cool, Steak. I can.
you can restore your characters, but I think you can only do it for about 3 months.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that too, but I think that'll be unlikely.
1 plus 1, 55. Do I win a prize?
I don't think so.
Ah, you guys are so mean.
Oh, sweet.
I'm not sure. I don't. Oh, okay.
You should have seen earlier there was the devs were spawning bosses in the HQ.
Did they give anything?
I missed it. A bunch of my buddies were in it though.
Oh, I guess we're done.
What? What happened?
The
Oh,
bounty
I guess it's
disappeared.
over.
Yeah. Well, let's go to Cosmic Boy. So we still have 11 more room in phase 6. So guys, if you want to come by,
What chest style is that? Future Flash?
I think it's the snake chest style.
That'd be good for my what's this called there? Daniel West.
Yeah, the anion material would be great with pretty much any. I forget the anion. Is that the red one or the blue one?
Uh, hang on. I'm not sure.
Creeper Game is asking how to get where we are. There should be a portal in the watchtower. If you go to the watchtower, you'll see a big blue ball, and there's the portal where we. I should say blue sphere.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Future.
Upgrade gear vendor.
Do my bidding,
Not sure. What did I say about that?
As you command, Emerald Empress.
Oh, someone went down already. I think Tyrus.
Alright, I'm back. Let's go. It's crazy to think that in if CR keeps going up and up and up and up and up though. I get to they'll do clamps on missions, but if they're not doing clamps on open world, it's gonna be crazy because these bosses are gonna take like 1 second to beat.
No, they're going to clamp the open world. They already said so.
Okay. Okay. Because it's kind of ridiculous considering that when I go to Metropolis, I can beat Bizarro in literally 1 second.
This isn't over. The next step of
Well, you've worked hard to build up your character, so I would think it's well deserved, but I guess not.
I like the challenge personally.
Let me switch my mod. Well, nothing stops you from creating a new character and having all that challenge.
Oh,
That's why I have a lot of characters in part for that. Like if I want to go back and play tier 4 missions at level, I have characters to do that. But if I
well, you
want to
see
go
my
there, if I want to go
my
there
Ghost Rider.
yeah, I saw it. If I want to go there and beat the crap out of everyone, I can do that too. So I have options. Sadly, with the clamp, we won't have options anymore. Whether we like
Yeah,
it or not, we'll be clamped.
yeah, because that's what I used to do with my Ghost Rider. Is every time I wanted a little challenge, and I was too high level to, to mean that kind of takes the fun out of it. I just go on my Ghost Rider and I'd play with him.
Green Days is asking, can you get the Speed Force flash gear from broker? You should still be able to get it. Last I checked,
Can we? I don't know, because it's been a while since
well, it's been
it
a
came
while, but
out.
there was last I checked, there was still some flash gear at some point, but it's getting more expensive. Like last time when I checked, it was between 50 and 100 million, depending on the piece you wanted to purchase. So
It'd
you
be better
should,
off just to wait.
yeah, well, you could wait until, well, that means waiting until next January. So
Oh yeah.
the upgrade gear vendor, I don't have any thought because I don't really know all that much. So it's hard to tell at this point. When they actually give us more information, then we'll be able to actually give you my thoughts. But until then, we don't really know anything. Like there is talk about the new Fate vendor, but that's all we know. There's going to be a new vendor. It's going to be take some sort of Fate coins, and it's going to be linked to Doctor Fate somehow.
Ooh, that seems interesting. Oh, that's a nice negative flash. It's a nice negative flash. Yeah, go ahead, Stakes.
What DCUO should change or add to grow in the community? It's a hard question to answer because not there's not one community per se. Like, yeah, technically there's one DCO community, but within the community, there's people who want to play PvP, there's people who want to play PvE, there's people who want to play elite content, there's people who want to play all of that. So there's not one single-minded community, sadly, and depending on who you ask, they'll tell you different stuff. So it's a bit tricky sometimes. Yeah, I can try to. Well, we could look if someone had a broker bot, we could look right now, but I don't think I have any. Broker bot is not something I really use, so never really purchased any. And come to think of it, I never really purchase repair bots either. I get those when I open stuff like a booster bundle or that kind of stuff, which is why I
Yeah,
accumulated a whole bunch of them throughout the years. But I already
I
made a video
honestly
about
just delete
the
them.
Speed Force. Yep.
Yeah, I just delete them after a while. Like if I get too many, I just delete them. There's no point of having that many bots.
Oh, we have a broker bot right here. So let's see Speed Force. It also depends if you want to have the enhanced or the regular version. That also influences the price. And let's go into styles. So right now we have the back energy for 96 million. Oh, actually, we have the boo. No, the back energy 149 million. The boost for 79 million. The chest for 100 million. Oh, 86 million. So you can still get it from the broker, but it will be expensive. Let's see if we have the regular version. We have a few pieces of the regular version, but even the regular version is pretty expensive. So yeah, you still have it on the broker, but you're gonna have to play the broker quite a bit.
Yep. I would just wait. As crappy as it sounds, I would just wait. Like look, I have to wait for the absolute zero belt. I'd rather just wait for it instead of just having to buy it on the broker.
I obey your will, my
There's no
empress.
point of spending ridiculous prices for those things. when you can get it for like nothing next year, you know?
Come, students. School is in session.
Well, that's if you're willing to play the long game. Not everyone is willing to play the long game. Some people want everything and they want it today.
Yeah.
Sadly, in some cases, if you want it today, you have to play the price.
I mean, if you got the money to do that, then
Little
I
bird.
mean,
I see what
of
you
course
fear.
do it. But
Both your
if
past
you're a
and
free-to-play
your
player or
future all
premium,
in one.
I wouldn't worry about it. Like I'm a premium player. My what I normally do is I'll make a trade with a friend if I really want something. If not, then I'll just buy like the unlimited escrow for like 3 days or something like that, or a week. I don't know how long it lasts, but if I really want something.
Even after
Mystery GD is asking if I have a beard. I have a goatee.
12 more.
Um, I couldn't have a beard even if I tried. I'm half Indian, and sadly my Indian blood says no beard for you. So I barely was able to grow goatee, and it took me at least 5 years to grow something that kind of looked like a goatee. So I guess as I'm getting older, I kind of look like Count Nefaria in the Marvel comics. Sadly, but nah, I can't really grow a beard. Not a full beard at least. And in case you seem to be wondering about my hairiness, I'm not a hairy guy. Like I may have 3 hair on my body, and
You may have succeeded this time.
other than my hair and my goatee.
Counter will
So
prove a little more fatal.
It's a very odd question to
I'm,
ask.
I'm, I'm sure there's a reason for those questions. I won't question what that is. A question I get asked every time is, how can you still be playing this game after 10 years? And I should probably make a video about that. I guess
Make it
like
like a
the 10 reasons I
anniversary.
play DCUO would be, I guess, a good video. Not sure if I should make it right now or wait for the new update. The new update might change some of my answers.
Yeah. When's Batman Day coming out? I forget when that is.
It's usually late September, like September 19th or something, to 19th, 20, something like that.
Okay. We got a while then.
Streakums
Oh,
is giving Cosmic Boy an enhanced Cosmic Boy emblem. It's so nice. What do I do when I'm not playing DCUO? Actually, lately all I do is playing DCUO. No, I play other games. I tried the new Dungeons and Dragons game, Dark Alliance. It's a nice game. The one thing I'm sad about is that you have to use pre-made characters. It's almost like playing Legends in DCO. You don't really create your character, but you have to unlock abilities as you go up. So that's the one part where they did leave some bit of customizing. I'm thinking about playing Baldur's Gate again. I haven't played it in a while, so I might try to do that. Other games I would recommend. There's a game called Dragon's Dogma that I really had a lot of fun with. Another game, Kingdom of Amalur. That was also a fun game to play. And the Kingdom of Amalur was pretty cheap. We had it. You could buy it for like $20 not too long ago. Not sure if it's still on sale.
oh,
Radar and Answers. You have to buy those from the marketplace.
is that like the CW Flash or something?
Kind of looks like that, yeah. My opinion on the Avengers game. I have videos about that. I made a Marvel channel, especially so that I could play Marvel games on that channel. The game overall is okay, but they made a lot of mistakes, which is why they're sadly hurting so much.
See, I wish it was open world. That's what I wanted. That's what I was expecting was an open world game. But oh well, can't always get what we want.
But right from the start, the designs look suspicious. They tried to go for a more realistic style, but it's not a style that's very appealing. They probably should have gone for something a bit more stylized. But that's I know at first that was pretty much a consensus when we got the first trailer for the Avengers game. The first thing people were commenting about were the designs. Um,
Very, it felt too linear. It was like when I played the first like three little like I played basically when it first came out, and it was too linear. It
well,
didn't really feel afraid of you to
I
play.
wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind the linear part, but at the end of the day, it was a Kamala Khan game disguised as an Avengers game. It's the best way I can describe my issues with the game a bit. And the first character they gave us was Kate Bishop. Really, out of all the Avengers, Kate Bishop is the and to this day, people are still waiting for Spider-Man to be added to the game. On PS4, they said they would add Spider-Man to the roster. And it's almost a year later, and we're still waiting for that. Although it's almost a year later, and they were supposed to release like one character a month, and they released two characters so far. We're supposed to get Black Panther soon, I suppose. So it was a bit of a failure on pretty much every aspect.
See, what I want is because you've seen the Gotham Knights gameplay, right? Or the trailer and all that stuff, right? Is I want a game like that, but instead of being limited to a Bat family, have a bunch of different DC characters.
Well, there's rumors of a Superman game. I don't know if you guys saw some of the footage. There's a YouTube video where we can see what looks like not even a beta, like a really early design stage, but it looks promising. Taris is asking, what's your Marvel channel called? It's called Multiverse 616. So it should be easy to find. I didn't put content on that channel for a bit, but I keep on promising myself that I'll start making videos about the Spider-Man game, and which should allow me to put content on that channel. And I keep on doing other stuff before doing that, but hopefully I'll do that soon.
Yeah, I liked. I think out of all the Marvel games that have come out in the last few years, I think the first Spider-Man game that came out on the PS4 is by far my favorite.
TB99. I'm sure I'll do a face reveal someday. I have no idea when. Maybe when we reach 25,000. Maybe when we reach 1 million subscribers. I haven't decided just yet. Someone is talking about the Guardian of the Galaxy game.
Wait, what? There's a game?
Yeah, there's a game coming up. In theory, it could have been a fun game, or it could be a fun game. But the first impression we got, the design looked terrible. Visually, it doesn't look good, and that alone makes me really not want to play it.
I have to look it up.
We saw the first trailer at E3 a bit earlier this summer.
I don't know how I didn't see this.
It was online, and not a lot of people were talking about it. It pretty much went under the radar, like a lot of stuff this year.
It's just weird because I'm subscribed to so many things on DC and Marvel on YouTube, and I did not see that once.
That's all right. I don't think a lot of people did. The same with it's like the Snake Eyes movie. The Snake Eyes movie has been released today, and up to a couple of days ago, a lot of people didn't even know about that.
See, that I knew about for like a good month and a half at least.
I played Marvel Heroes a little bit, but to me it was too much going back. It was basically Diablo, and not even Diablo 2. Like if it had been Diablo 2 with Marvel characters, Diablo 2 was actually a pretty fun game. But it was even worse than that. It was Diablo 1 it was like
Kryptonian,
going all the way back to playing Diablo 1, and I didn't want to do it.
Kryptonian Blizzard's asking, are you from Quebec?
Absolutely.
What gave it away?
I'm not sure. Must be my northern charm. The Long Halloween. I was bored a bit. I saw the first part of the Long Halloween. It should be good, but I thought it was the pacing was off. The pacing was off, and there's something that was bothering me about the visuals. And halfway through the film, I was really bored. I hope the second part will be better, but don't really expect it to be. But we'll see. And I'm wondering if they'll keep. There's basically a big twist in there, especially at the end. So I'm wondering if they'll stick with that or if they'll try to change it to surprise people. We'll see. For Masters of the Universe, they did what everyone expected. They kill He-Man. Oh, spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! If you don't want to hear any spoilers about Masters of the Universe, the time is to leave is now. For Masters of the Universe, from what I understand, they kill He-Man in like the first 5 minutes of the first episode, and then afterwards, it's Tila becomes the lead character for the show, which is something we've known for a long time. And there's even Kevin Smith who tried to deny it, and it turns out that his pants are on fire because it's exactly what people were saying. Kevin Smith obviously was going to defend his project, so when it comes to Masters of the Universe, Kevin Smith is like a snake oil merchant or a used car salesman. He's not going to tell you the truth. He's going to tell you. He's going to hype his project, and he's going to tell you what you want to hear so that you buy his product. So obviously, he was going to say that the rumors were not true and that this is the best series in the world. And now that people have basically confirmation that no, what people were saying is true, and now he's trying to spin the story saying that if you're a true He-Man fan, if you're a true Master of the Universe fan, you're going to love the new show. And if you don't love the new show, you're just a poser who's pretending to be a Master of the Universe fan. So he already has all his excuses to say that no, I did not lie. You're just a poser who don't like Master of the Universe. So it's a lose-lose scenario either way. But it was obvious that he was not going. He was going to hype his project so that people would watch it, like a good salesman. But I guess he didn't know when to quit and when to shut his mouth, and when to stop saying things that were not exactly true.
Yeah, a lot of celebrities are like that though when they
Yes, they are.
make their own movies. You know what I mean? Especially if they're known, you know what I mean, to be part of a series, and then they start getting their own like films and stuff. They tend to be like that.
Well, it's something we've been saying for quite some time. Like the people working in Hollywood right now, or not just Hollywood, even people working at Marvel, they are very thin-skinned, and when people don't like the product they're offering, they start attacking the fans. It's sadly something we've been seeing quite a lot for quite some time now, and it's no real surprise. That was to be expected.
Yep.
Custom is asking a video about the ruins of the Arcane Chest. Yeah, I guess I could do that at some point.
Lightning lad, lightning lad.
You know what I really want to see in this game is Ace the Bat Dog as a totem.
Well, we got the Wonder Dog, we got the Crypto, we got the Streaky, the Super Cat. So yeah, that Ace the Bad Dog. I would say it's not a matter of if, it's only a matter of when. I'm sure sooner or later we'll see it. We just don't know when yet.
I think it'd be pretty cool to have, because you already know I definitely would get that for my base.
Absolutely.
It'd be one of the first things I get.
If they ever release that and you don't get it, I'll be very disappointed. I'll probably
Oh,
add
the
you to my
moment I
ignore
see
list.
that, I would grind the source marks to get that. The moment I hear it.
Now I'll put it on a booster bundle, and it'll be one of the 1,000. So you'll have to open at least 1,000 booster bundle to get it.
Lightning
Oh,
blast.
freak.
Electrocute
Okay,
them
well, that ain't happening then.
Not too late. Yeah, you have to get it. You said so.
No, I'm not pulling it. I'll just buy it off someone.
Okay. Oh, the eye is here.
Let me pick up these guys.
Damn, a lot of pickup.
I grab this person.
I can pick up. I keep something hits me.
Grab this person. Alright, grab 3 people.
I didn't grab anyone.
Slacking.
I tried. It just didn't work. And my quantum tunneling was on cooldown.
That's what they all say.
Oh, Waxal is reminding us that it's almost time for dinner. So I guess the Validus will be our final boss for today. So this week, guys, in case you didn't know, it's a double currency for the Legion DLC. So that counts for the Legion missions and also for the Legion bounties. So if you still need some currency from the Legion bounties to purchase stuff like personally, I'm still buying the 31st century slimline suits. I have a lot of characters, as you guys know, so I'm gonna have to purchase a lot of those slimlines. So that for me, that's the main reason why I still need to run those bounties. But maybe you guys have still need some of the gear or some of the styles that we can get with those bounties. So if that's the case, this week will be a good time to do that, and especially this weekend. This weekend, you shouldn't have too much trouble finding groups that will farm the bounties. So if you need to farm the bounties, do it now, and do it this weekend. It'll be a good time to do that.
Yeah, I need to get the chest piece for my Batman. For one of my spells.
Next week should still be a good time to do that, but the best part is the weekend after the reset. Normally, you're pretty guaranteed to find groups. If you try to find groups on Monday or Tuesday, even if you have the double currency, it'll probably be a bit more difficult to find groups. But today, tomorrow, Sunday will be a good time to find the groups to farm the bounties.
Never again will the
Top 5
Legion
things they
be
should add to
like-
DCUO. Yeah, I suppose I could try and make a video about that.
Validus is going down pretty slow.
Well, I don't think we're going to make it. Thank you, Super Chicken.
Come
But
on,
for
guys, let's pick it up.
Connor, the problem I have with making some top 5 videos right now is like I was thinking about making a top 5 things new players need to know about DCUO, but we have a huge update that's about to come out that will change a lot of stuff. So I could tell people, okay, you have to do this, and you're gonna get this from the vault, let's say. But from what I understand, the vault will be gone in 1 month. So there's a long list of videos that I should be making that I'm not making because we don't know just yet what the changes will be in 1 month with the next DLC. You're tiny. Oh, I'll protect you. There you go. I will shield just for you.
Oh, there you go. Now I'm big.
Ah.
Man, that'd be such a cool power, man, to be able to shrink and grow. You know, like the Atom.
Oh yes.
I don't know why they don't give us that as an iconic power.
My guess is because of the camera. They had issues with the camera way back when. I don't know if you recall, there were some abilities sometimes that would make your characters a bit bigger, and it would create issues with the camera. So they
Like
stopped they stopped having stuff like that. That's one of the reasons also why they changed some of the abilities at some point that would sort of alter the size of your character a bit. But
Yeah,
seeing
the one
how they've
mission that I
added,
can remember is the one from I think New Genesis or whatever, where they give you that
yeah,
artifact.
the artifact weapon.
Yeah.
So they can do it, but so far there were issues preventing them from really doing it. But who knows? Maybe they'll fix a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe one day when they discontinue PS4 and focus on PS5, maybe they'll be able to do that. But as far as I can tell, they had issues the last few times they had stuff changing our size.
Man. If they were to do that, I definitely would make it an Atom character.
I'm sure a lot of people would. Adam,
Ant-Man,
yeah, but I'm trying to think. Pretty sure there was some other DC characters that would change their size. I'm just having a brain
Bane
fart.
with his venom, you know.
Yes.
Who else?
Oh, actually, we got it.
Maybe Giganta, maybe.
Yeah, gigantic. So there's a few options that would work well with that. Let's say a little thank you to everyone.
Maybe Hulk, because you know how some versions of Hulk, they're more hurt and angry he gets, the bigger he gets.
Yeah, they tried to do that for the Ang Lee movie. It was not a good thing. Let's give a little bow to everyone. Typical Daniel, I'm playing on a European server.
Redeem everything.
My favorite sport would be hockey. Either that
Hey,
or sword fighting.
hockey.
But yeah, hockey would pretty much be it.
Let me guess, you're Team Montreal?
Absolutely. I used to for a long time, but right now I don't know, about 10, 15 years ago, I pretty much stopped being Team Montreal, and I became a team player instead.
Thanks for chaperoning.
Nowadays,
You should
I,
be a
I look
mentor.
more after,
I'll
well,
make it
actually,
teacher.
I haven't watched
Thank
hockey
you
in a
for
long
your
time, but at
assistance
some
with
point, I
repairs.
wasn't really
We
following
all owe you our gratitude.
the teams anymore. I was more
Thank
following
you
the
for reining
players.
in Mordrew's magic.
Uh, let's see. See, my
Uh,
favorite it will always be Jason Spezza. My favorite player.
oh,
Oh,
click too fast. I was trying to
I guess
reply
he
to a
phased.
text.
Yeah, that happens.
So Connor is asking if the vault is gone, how are we going to get the stuff? They talked about adding a new vendor that would be called a Fate vendor or something like that, where you were going to use Fate coins. But that's all we really know at this point. So as far as I can tell, they're going to add all the stuff from the vault onto that vendor. They might add all the stuff from the Prometheum log boxes on that vendor, and probably something else. I failed to recall.
Oh man, I hope I can get those flash boots from the vault.
Well,
Freaking hope.
if you want to get them from the vault, you should. We don't know just yet how that vendor will work, so I assume you will be able to purchase those boots from that new vendor. But I have to admit, at this point, we don't really know. There was
Yeah, if they do, it'll be expensive.
could be.
It will. I already know it.
Well, from what we can see, they're going to add a whole bunch of new currency, so that not sure what that's going to mean in the end because we already have holy crap, we already have a whole bunch of currencies. Although once we get the next DLC, some of that currency should disappear, like the Imperial Aether. What's the other one? Did I skip it? Oh, I'm so sad. I'm missing a currency now. Oh, and there's like the splintered coins and the Imperial Aether. Those should disappear in the next DLC, maybe. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. But right now, they seem to be adding a whole bunch of different currency. And that was an issue when we started playing DCUO. At some point, there was a whole bunch of different currency. You had the Kryptonian currency and the currency for the central city. I forget the name they gave it. So at some point, we had so many currencies that's why at some point they pretty much streamlined everything into, I think it was Mars of Triumph at the time.
Yep,
Do I think they
that's
will add
exactly what
another
they
good
were
Superman
going.
emblem? I don't think so. They might
Never.
add some more Kryptonian. They might add some more Kryptonian emblem like what we got. But for the Superman emblem, there seems to be a whole bunch of issues that I can't put my finger on right now.
Yeah, they're being a little tricky with it right now. They're kind of blaming it on rights and all that crap.
Russ the Ruler is saying, I get the same crap from the vault, so I won't miss it. yeah, that's one of the issue with the vault. At some point, you pretty much get everything from the vault, and the really valuable items like the OMAC trinket or the Kryptonian trinket, these are uber rare. Like I have a whole bunch of character that never got those. I don't even think I have those with my Multiverse character. I would have to look at my bank. But so there's some of those the real valuable item. I You're really lucky if you manage to get them, and of course if at least those items would be account bound so that you could give them to your other characters. But no, you have to really get them with the character you want to use it with. So yeah, I can understand what you're saying. Ah, people are loving Flashpoint Batman. That's so nice.
Uh, I'm not on the stream right now. My phone died.
Ah, Lesser Evils. Where are you? Which one's your character, Lesser Evils?
Hey, do
Uh,
you have Nix as a friend on PlayStation?
no, I don't. I don't. All I can do is send him text, and he didn't reply to the last one I sent him, so I'm not going to push it. If he gets get in touch with me, it'll be nice. But if he doesn't, I understand. Why is the Scorching Aura so expensive? First, it's freaking popular. It's one of the most popular aura in the game. Although but that might change. Some of those new cosmic auras are pretty darn good looking. But the Scorching Aura is one of the best aura in the game. It's in high demand. It's highly requested. So it's super rare at this point. It's something we got with Mega Capsule quite some time ago, and sadly at this point they're very rare, so they're very expensive.
You have something on your character that's making me jealous right now.
You can get the Legion belt. Come on,
No, it's not that.
the
The
Superman
chest
doll.
piece. The
Uh,
chest piece.
I worked hard for that chest piece. It took me like 8 freaking years to get it.
I've been
I still can't
trying
believe that.
forever, man. I'm
I
so
know, I
pissed. I
know,
want that.
I know how you feel. The worst part is that I had it on PC for years and years and years, and but for this character, holy crap! I kept on playing the missions and opening those stupid chests, and I kept on getting rings, pants, anything but the chest piece. And then one day, I'd pretty much given up on the whole thing. But then one day, I decided, okay, let's make a video about the because people kept on asking about the chess piece. So I figured, okay, I may as well make a video about it, and I will show where people can get it, even though odds are I won't get it. And lo and behold, as I break open the little chest, I get the freaking chest piece. So I was I guess fortunate in the end, but it took holy crap, it took like there's a one summer where every week I would go with my Magneto character and I would break open those chests. Then I would go with my Red Sun Superman character, and I would break open those chests. And holy crap, week after week after week, it never happened. And it happened when I expected the least, and here we are. So I understand your frustration.
I got a question. Can you recall if it's tradable or not?
You don't need to trade it because you can redeem it with replay badges,
Oh,
unless
okay.
you don't have. But I forget if I, I don't think you can trade it. But you know what? I would have to look at my check my video. I probably show the style in the video, so you might see in the description if you can trade it or not. But
I'll
at
have
the
to
end of
look
the
at
day,
it.
you should be able to redeem it with replay badges. So and it's like 4 replay badges, I think.
That's not bad. I would think it'd be a lot more expensive considering
You would have
uh,
thought, yeah, I would have
rare.
expected like 22 replay badges or something like that, but I'm pretty sure it was 4 replay badges. So it was a pretty painless to unlock on other characters.
Yeah, that'd be freaking sweet to have on some of my other characters, like what's it called? My Ghost Rider there. How You can make a Garabi Reyes with that type of design on it. You can also probably do use that on my Flash character I have to make a different type of flex suit. There's quite a few options you could use that for.
Jalen is asking, when do you think you'll start the next DLC? I don't know. We don't know just yet when it's going to be released. Unless there was some announcement that I haven't seen. Let me check the announcement section. Maybe they
I
announced
think it'll
this.
be mid-August, I think.
Well, I expect mid or end of August, but we don't know just yet.
Yeah.
So as soon, technically as soon as it's added to the test server, we should be able to at least have a look.
You gonna try it out on the test server or
Well, I will
wait?
at least look it up. I try not to play the game too much on the test server because it's already, in some cases, it's already a grind. Like especially like right now with the freaking generator mods. Holy crap! Already, I'm very tired of doing those on the live server. If I had done those on the test server before, I would be even more unhappy, let's say. So there's things that are enough of a grind that I don't want to do it more than once, and so there's I won't do everything on the test server. On the test, like I could have purchased the Doomsday style on the test server, but that would have meant I would have had to grind and grind and grind the missions on the test server to be able to get the style, and I didn't want to grind the missions on the test server, and then afterwards having to grind them again on the live server. So normally I would try out a few things on the test server just to see to get a feel for the next DLC, but I don't want to play it too much. So odds are for the next DLC, I will probably look at the new stuff on the test server, but to truly play the DLC, I will wait for the live server. And also one thing that often happens, sometimes we'll look at something on the test server, and by the time it reaches the live server, uh, either it's gone or it's been changed or so. So it's a bit of a bit counterproductive to go to the test server anyway, other than just to get a quick feel of what the next DLC will be like. Ray Gamers is asking a good sell price for his mat. At the end of the day, ask for as much as you can, but you have to be a bit careful also. Sometimes I'll see people put items for sale for like 100 million. No, even if you go to the broker and you see that an item is not being sold on the broker, it doesn't mean that you can sell it for 100 million. There's items that are worth 5 million. Even if you go to the broker and those items are not there, you're not going to get 100 million from those. Ask for, at best, maybe you can ask for 6, 7 millions, boost up the price a bit because the item might be a bit rare sometimes. But as a rule of thumb, you should have a feel of what items are really worth, and then put the appropriate price. If the item has been missing from the broker for some time, yeah, you could jack up the price a bit and make a bit more extra cash. But if you try to sell an item that's worth 100,000 for 100 million, it's not gonna happen. No one is going to buy it.
Here's my advice, okay? It's the only thing that should be worth, well, not the only thing, but here's one thing that should be worth a lot of money, is collections for the newest capsule that is out. That is usually worth a lot of money because people want to buy the whole collections for the new capsules. That is the only thing that I have, well, it's not the only thing, but it's one of the major things I know people will spend a fortune on is new collections from capsules. Like the Grifter mask. People will pay a lot of money for that. A lot.
But there's
You look
items
at,
also like the Superboy jacket is still worth a lot. The smoke chroma, holy crap, the smoke chroma is really popular with people, and so that one is worth a lot. So there's items that become uber popular for some reason, and there's items that are sadly not as popular that you can, even new items. I'm trying to think of an example. The best example I can think of is the Teen Titans emblems. When those were released, no one was buying those. They were worthless pretty much on day one.
I don't remember because I don't remember. I don't think I was playing that game around that time. I took a break.
That's all right. That was a good time to take a break. Although you missed out on the smoke chroma, so that might be bad. Aaron Collin, people are leaving dislike on my video. Oh, that's unacceptable. Let's go beat them up. It happens. There's nothing you can do about that. There seems to be someone who systematically put a dislike on my videos. Like so if you look through my videos, you'll see that a lot of them like they'll have one dislike, one dislike, one dislike. So there seems to be at least one person who systematically put a dislike on all my videos. But once in a while, you'll see that there's a handful of people who dislike one of my videos. It happens. At the end of the day, don't worry too much about that. Uh, and the the amount of like versus the dislike, there's no, it doesn't even compare. The dislike are so small compared to the amounts of like. Don't worry about it.
But you know what, too? Those people that clicked on your video are just adding views, so
Oh yeah, they're
they
adding
really.
views, so hopefully they looked at all the video. It doesn't matter. So I
Yeah.
think that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys.
All right.
So next week, let's see. We don't know just yet what the next bonus week will be, so it's hard to predict. But next week will be the last Friday of the month. So next week will be Villain Week. It will be Evil Friday. So if you guys want to play next week, you're gonna have to dust up your evil villains, and we'll play some missions with our evil villains. We just don't know which missions just yet.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to bring out my my I think it's like 280 villain, so it's not even that high. Oh boy.
Oh, we'll see. Hopefully the next content will not be something like the Wonderverse DLC. Otherwise, if people have a low-level character, it's going to be hard to find a group. But
Yep.
we'll see. So we'll see what the next bonus. It's going to be a villain week, no matter what. So we'll see what the next bonus week is, and if somehow the next bonus week we just cannot get enough villains to be able to play it properly, we might play something else.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to just grind them up, just be sure. It's fine.
So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So if Mr. Batman want to say goodbye to everyone,
See you later, guys.
Halo, the game isn't dead. Why are you so mean? So have a good weekend, guys. I hope you guys had fun. And thank you to everyone who came to play with us. Thank you to everyone who watched. It's always appreciated. Thank you to everyone who left comments. Your comments are always welcome, and it's always fun to be able to comment with you guys. So have a good weekend, guys.
See you later.